To you by Todd Shores, McClarty Ford.
And good morning. Right now, looking at clear skies for all the architects right now. Here in Shreveport, seeing a temperature of very chilly, 28 degrees. Looking at clear skies, winds are calm this morning. Radar is good and quiet right now. All occurs due to high pressure overhead. And temperatures for this afternoon, we'll see temperatures by noon to the middle to upper 50s. Looking at plain sunshine. Then by 3 p.m., we'll see a few clouds out there. Call it partly cloudy skies. We'll see a temperature into the upper 50s. Winds being light out of the southeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour. As a quick look at your Todd with McClarty Ford forecast first. And the news starts
now. From your community, local news that matters. This is NBC 6 News Today.
Coming up, we have reaction after President Donald Trump becomes the third president in U.S. history to be impeached.
And the proposed Cross Bayou project is sparking a spirited debate. Find out why this project is gaining so much attention. Good morning. Thanks for keeping it local with NBC 6 News Today. I'm Jeanne Francine.
And I'm Brad Cisak. And our top story this morning, President Donald J. Trump has been impeached. Democrats and Republicans debated on the House floor for hours before voting on 2 articles of impeachment against President Trump.
The House of Representatives first voted in approval of Article 1, abuse of power. Article 2, obstruction of Congress, was approved in a second vote. Republicans voted unanimously against both.
The Republican Party has never been so affronted, but they've never been so united as they are right now, ever.
The proceedings now move to the Senate, where a trial will be held to determine if President Trump will be removed from office. That trial will likely take place in January. We'll have a live report from Washington coming up later in our newscast.
Heading to Natchitoches Parish now, where a reward is being offered for information about a murder. Police say 2 men were shot on Berry Avenue Tuesday night. Lataria Mitchell died at the scene, and Shiante Hicks was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. If you have any information on this shooting, call the Natchitoches Police Department at the number on your screen. That number 318-357-3811.
We have an update out of Texarkana, Texas. Police say the suspect in 2 armed robberies has been captured. Jalen Hayes was arrested in Broken Bow, Oklahoma. Police say both of the robberies happened Tuesday. The first at the Easy Mart on Richmond Road, the second at the Exxon station on South Lake Drive. Hayes will soon be extradited back to Texas. On Facebook, the department thanked everyone for the dozens of tips which helped them identify Hayes and capture him before anyone got hurt.
And Texarkana police need your help once again, this time identifying a man who police are calling a perverted thief. The suspect in this surveillance footage on your screen is seen stealing more than $1,300 of Versace fragrances from the Ulta Beauty store last Saturday. However, when store employees reviewed the video, they found something even more troubling. As the store employee is helping another customer, the suspect squats down behind her, takes out his cell phone, and uses it to take pictures of her skirt. Now, police say at one point he started to walk away, but immediately came back to take more pictures. It's after that when the man puts the perfume in a shoe bag and leaves the store without paying. If you know who this man is, call Texarkana Police at 903-798-3116.
Well, Community Matters, and Texas Senator Brian Hughes visits the Randy Sam's Outreach Shelter in Texarkana to support their holiday campaign. About a month ago, the shelter lost their $170,000 grant. Now the shelter is searching for other resources to cover operational costs.
We're looking for other sources around the state, and even the agency that administers this grant that wasn't able to help us, they've also been looking for other money. So we're going to find a way to fill the gaps.
So far, the community has raised $90,000 for the shelter.
Louisiana Governor John Bel Edwards signs a statewide emergency declaration after heavy storms hit earlier this week. The declaration comes 2 days after severe weather killed a woman in Vernon Parish. The governor toured affected parts of central Louisiana Tuesday.
Well, Your Money Matters, and the Downtown Development Authority is publicly opposing a project they say would be a poor use of taxpayer dollars. NBC6's Alexandra Meacham gives us both sides of the arguments.
The Downtown Development Authority of Shreveport has come out in opposition against the Cross Bayou Point project.
Since there are public dollars on the line and potentially the use of these public dollars and the certain ways that they are laying out could be damaging to our downtown currently, we felt we had to speak out.
The project is a proposal to build a downtown waterfront development by the group Gateway Development Consortium.
This is actually a public-private partnership, and at this time we're not asking the public to fund anything other than to continue to assemble the land.
The project proposes relocating the Caddo Parish Courthouse, something Swain says would hurt existing downtown businesses.
And we felt that was going to be devastatingly bad for businesses that depend on the foot traffic of the courthouse.
Pratt says the project aims to create a new downtown neighborhood.
Cross Bayou has been undeveloped since the Civil War. And so we're looking to develop Cross Bayou to move our anchor tenant there, which would be the state of Louisiana, as well as a sporting facility.
Swain says they want to grow downtown, but the current proposal has too many concerns.
We are very pro-development, but it's got to be smart development, common sense development, and it's got to be a win-win for all sides.
The next step lies with City Council to decide whether to support a memorandum of understanding to move forward. Alexandra Meacham, NBC6 News.
Well, education matters. A local college could lose its accreditation if it doesn't correct certain problems.
The Southern Association of Colleges and Schools warns Wiley College of 5 violations, including mismanaging money and not having qualified faculty. The college has 12 months to make improvements.
Those are areas that the board found the institution was not compliant with our standards, and the institution will need to make some changes. What changes they make and how they address the standards and the letter of the warning will be between the institution and the board.
Wiley College leaders say they are in year 2 of a 5-year plan and have been aggressively working to address the issues.
Well, coming up, meteorologist Jesse Kelly has a full check of your forecast.
And a teenage girl steals a $1 million plane, then immediately crashes it. Here's what the girl's mom is now telling airport police. Straight ahead.